Aita for refusing to raise my husband's affair children now that he and the woman he cheated with passed away. Hello Reddit eyes plus here. When I, a 45-year-old mother of 2 teenage daughters, discovered my husband's betrayal after 23 years of marriage, it felt like the ground had crumbled beneath my feet. Since 2020, he'd been having an affair with a girl barely older than my daughters. I learned the shocking truth this year, when his mistress gave birth to twin boys in March. A whirlwind of pain and betrayal followed, leading us towards a messy divorce. We were finally making progress, sorting out shared properties and finances, when fate took a tragic turn. Both my husband and his lover were killed in a car crash. Miraculously, the twins survived, but suddenly I found myself entangled in a web of chaos. Now orphaned, the boys were without a home. My in-laws were in assisted living, his aunt was child-free by choice, and the affair partner's family was unable to take them in. With no other options, my in-laws turned their gaze to me, pressuring me to step in as their guardian. I felt the weight of their expectations, and the deep resentment that lay beneath it. The idea of raising those twins was unbearable. I loved my husband, before everything crumbled. I had thought we were happy, but his betrayal shattered that illusion. My daughters, aged 14 and 16, harbored their own pain and anger. They'd been the ones to discover the affair, shattering their trust and leaving them reeling. Now they resented their new baby brothers, innocent as they were. I couldn't imagine being the evil stepmother, favoring my own children while grappling with the ghosts of the past. As the clock ticked down to my decision, I felt isolated. Friends reassured me it wasn't my responsibility, yet my mother and in-laws pushed relentlessly for me to take in the twins. My heart ached for the boys, but also for my daughters, who were navigating their grief alone. I had to choose between my girls and the life I never wanted to inherit. With a week to go, I realized my priority had to be my daughters. My lawyer advised me to separate the twins' potential inheritance from my own family's needs. I was determined to provide them with some financial support. $25,000 from our shared account, but that was it. I was not obligated to raise them. I couldn't sacrifice my daughter's well-being. After a tense confrontation with my in-laws, I made my decision clear. I wouldn't be their guardian. When my mother-in-law lashed out, accusing me of selfishness, I snapped. The only selfish people in this mess are your children, I spat, for creating this chaos. I refused to let their manipulations drag my daughters into further turmoil. As the twins were placed into foster care, I felt a mixture of relief and guilt. I'd done what I believed was right, but the aftermath was far from over. My in-laws initiated a lawsuit for custody, intending to drag my daughters into their mess, claiming they could raise the twins as one family. I could see their true motives. They were trying to parentify my girls, making them caretakers for the twins, which would never happen on my watch. With therapy on the horizon and my daughters slowly returning to dreams of college, I felt a glimmer of hope. Yet, the anger remained. My husband's epitaph, labeling him a devoted husband and father, stung like salt in a wound. One day, I vowed to change it, stripping away the titles he never deserved.